Right now on Apple Valley News Now live at 6, as family and friends gather this Thanksgiving, one bad decision could change everything. The message from law enforcement to ensure a good time doesn't turn tragic. Then flames engulf a home as a resident apparently refuses to evacuate, what firefighters are pinpointing as the cause of Wednesday night's blaze. And ensuring no plate is left unfilled for the most vulnerable. How Mid-Columbia Meals on Wheels is feeding neighbors in need today.
And from Ellensburg to Tri-Cities and areas in between, we've been tracking some rain showers coming into the area, some evening fog. I'll have all those details as the news at 6 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us here on this Thanksgiving evening. I'm Wendy Redman. Austin is off. Well, folks at home are enjoying the Thanksgiving festivities. First responders are out in our community ready to respond at a moment's notice. Apple Valley News Now's William Albert sat down with two departments about serving our community no matter what day it is.
Thanksgiving is a day for gratitude and hope, and while families travel and gather to celebrate, local law enforcement stays vigilant, ready to respond to any situation that may unfold. Yakima Police Chief Sean Boyle says no matter what the emergency is, someone will always be there to answer the call.
Whether it's, something that needs a 911 call because somebody's being harmed and they have to be there right away, or, something that's even you get a disabled car that needs to be moved, we're always ready to be out there and ready to help.
For agencies like Franklin County Sheriff's Office, putting the community first is a part of their mission.
The term service above self, and that's not a term that we use loosely here in the Sheriff's Office. That's part of our culture here. The folks here are happy to serve the citizens of Franklin County, and yes, they're going to be out there on Christmas Eve and Christmas and Thanksgiving.
That service extends even deeper into the community than many realize.
We have a deputy that spends Wednesdays at one of the elementary schools at the Big Buddy program. We do a National Night Out, which is growing every year because of the relationship that we have with the community.
And it's those relationships that help deputies solve crimes, especially thefts and property damage, thanks to quick action from the public.
More often than not, within a few hours, then we start to get tips from the community, which helps guide the direction of the investigation, which in most cases leads to an arrest.
But on days like today, Chief Boyle says the biggest message for everyone celebrating is simple: don't drink and drive.
Most important thing is make a plan. We're not saying don't go out and enjoy yourself, but make a plan. Don't get behind the wheel and compound a good time that you're having. Make a plan. Have somebody that you're either going to drive home, you're going to stay where you're at, you're going to have somebody drive you home, you're going to use an Uber, you're going to have some way of getting home if you choose to use some type of intoxicating liquor or beverage.
Local law enforcement is out serving the community and hoping the public practices safety this holiday season. In Kennewick, William Albert, Apple Valley News Now.
If you're heading out of town for the long weekend, the Franklin County Sheriff's Office says you can always request a house check and they'll swing by your home while you're gone. All right, joining us now, we have Stacy Lee, always watching the weather.
That's right. It was started out as a wet one this morning. My little puppy, though, enjoyed. She was out playing in the rain and the leaves, and
nice.
It was quite funny.
So she had a great time.
She enjoyed it. So I saw some kids playing football across the street at the high school earlier today. So people were making the best of the weather. We do have some incoming weather as we're speaking tonight. Let's take a look at our radar outside. Check it out. Here comes the second round. Now, we had a pretty big band of rain come through this morning. The pink on your screen, mixed precip, the blue, a little bit of snow, but that is on top of those hills surrounding Yakima and the area. So we're going to start seeing those showers moving into our area very, very soon. Right now, though, dry in Tri-Cities anyway. This is Kennewick at the station here. 43 degrees. Our feels like temp is 39, so it's getting chilly out. Do grab your coat. 4:14 was our sunset. Remember, we lose 2 minutes of daylight all the way till December 21st. Then we'll start gaining 2 minutes. Temperatures are still warm-ish. We're in the 40s all through the Columbia Basin and even into the Yakima Valley. It's starting to cool into the 30s there in the Kittitas Valley. The big news for overnight tonight, Thursday night into Friday morning, is fog and dense fog. We were seeing that in some areas, and you may have encountered that. Just be prepared for that once again, where we could see visibility from less than a mile, in the Walla Walla area less than a quarter mile. It was very dense fog, and we're already seeing that developing tonight. Now we have a chance of wet weather through tonight into tomorrow morning. Should wrap up by about 10 o'clock. Planning your night, we see raindrops on the screen through the evening. So once those rains start this evening, they're going to kind of just stick around. So showers are drying up on Friday. Look for that fog in the morning and get ready. That cold air arrives overnight Saturday. We'll talk more about that coming up. Wendy?
Thank you, Stacy. Turning to a fire watch now. Firefighters say a fire that burned a home and RV Wednesday night in Benton County most likely started in the RV's kitchen. Take a look. Benton County Fire District 1 says at one point flames fully covered the building. They say one of the people inside initially refused to leave the home when firefighters arrived around 7 p.m. One occupant told first responders she was cooking in the RV earlier that evening, but it was left unattended when the vehicle caught fire.
So nobody was in the RV when the fire started, and they were in the main home. So it was burning for a little while before they realized that it was on fire. I know there were several people who saw it from the interstate and called 911.
Well, thankfully, we are told no one was hurt in the fire, and most crews were able to leave the scene by about 1:30 in the morning. For many folks, Thanksgiving means spending time with family and friends. But as Caleb Stipkovitz reports, many others in our community also take the time to give back.
It's a question that Tri-Cities organizations ask every year. How do we ensure that nobody goes hungry on Thanksgiving?
And for many groups, it actually comes down to the essence of the holiday itself, being thankful. This year, the Pasco Aviation Museum is hosting a Veterans Thanksgiving lunch, an idea that popped into organizers' heads just a couple weeks ago.
And then it was partnering with Meals on Wheels, and they were very generous and helped us out with prepackaged food, some fresh food also. So turkey lunch is available at the museum.
And the museum says Meals on Wheels prepared a full meal: mashed potatoes, green beans, cranberries, pumpkin bars, and of course, turkey with gravy. Bergstrom says that although it's the museum's first year running the event, they are already planning to continue it next year. And while there are some new events in town like the museums, there are many others that are decades-long traditions.
The Tri-City Union Gospel Mission has been in our community for about 70 years, and we have pretty much been serving this meal for the entirety of that 70 years, year in and year out.
The mission's Thanksgiving lunch feeds about 200 people, and the dinner feeds an additional 150. The mission regularly feeds people experiencing homelessness 3 times a day, but Berner says providing a Thanksgiving meal is especially important.
Most of the time we serve buffet style, but this is a time where we can really treat the men and women who live in our community really well. So we have them served family style. We bring the plates to them, really try to take care of them, let them know that they're special and that we're grateful that they are in our lives.
And paired with the many turkey drives that happened earlier this week, it's clear that the community is stepping up when needed the most. Reporting from Pasco, Caleb Stipkovitz, Apple Valley News Now.
The Red Mountain Kitchen in Kennewick also hosted a free Thanksgiving meal Wednesday evening. Now to making a difference while families across the Tri-Cities are enjoying Thanksgiving dinner, Meals on Wheels in Richland is making sure seniors and folks who can't cook for themselves don't miss out on a holiday meal. Mid-Columbia Meals on Wheels expects to serve more than 1,000 meals this Thanksgiving, both at their dining centers and through home deliveries across Benton and Franklin counties. Staff says the demand always grows this time of year, but donations, like Sue's Turkey Drive, are helping them to keep up, providing enough food for up to 1,000 meals. The organization now supports about 2,500 clients, relying on more than 570 volunteers to prep food, serve in the cafes, and deliver meals to seniors who are homebound.
So we like to provide opportunities for them to create those relationships, create new friendships, support groups, things like that. And so that's what's so great about our dining centers. Whenever you go in, the room is just a buzz with all these friendly conversations going on, smiles happening.
If you are interested in volunteering or donating, just head on over to applevalleynewsnow.com. Well, as you know, tomorrow is Black Friday, the official start of the holiday shopping season, with big box retailers slashing prices. But Saturday, the deals center around small businesses, known as Small Business Saturday. Jen Sullivan explains why this year is particularly important to shop local.
During the day, Ashton O'Malley works in tech. But at night and on weekends, she's working out of this shed in her backyard, fulfilling her dream of being a small business owner. She's the founder of Circle Time Stories.
Circle Time Stories is a brand of children's books and supportive tools that put big life lessons into tangible concepts for kids.
Between juggling 2 jobs, she's also a mom to a 5- and 2-year-old. Her children, her inspiration behind the idea to first write and self-publish a children's book about bravery called The Very Brave Day.
Bravery isn't, facing the monster in your closet. It's trying a new food.
This book, the launching pad to a much bigger idea about kids talking about and tackling their big emotions. She now sells stickers, clothing, and stuffed animals, all tied to stories about being brave. She says her biggest challenge is finances.
My margins are razor thin. I feel like I'm just incurring more costs and it's so expensive.
O'Malley lives in Ventura, California, where the cost of living is already high. Supplies to even make things like stickers now cost her more. And those added costs hit small businesses particularly hard, according to industry experts.
Business owners who are facing tighter margins, facing more difficult times, and really show up for them the way they show up for their own communities as well.
Catherine Cullen with the National Retail Federation says events like Small Business Saturday are so important. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce estimates there are more than 33 million small businesses with fewer than 500 employees and less than $7.5 million in annual receipts. They make up 99.9% of total businesses in the U.S. Back in her shed, O'Malley has big dreams for her company, but knows the reality is she's likely years away from making this her full-time job.
This is my chance to show my kids what bravery looks like.
Out the door today.
For Consumer Watch, I'm Jen Sullivan.
Small Business Saturday was first observed 15 years ago during the recession. Coming up next on Apple Valley News Now live at 6, a new report breaks down America's food waste, the staggering amount, and the price tag on leftovers heading to the trash. Plus, Stacy's coming back with a look at your full First Alert weather forecast. If shopping is in your future this weekend, you'll want to pay attention as she breaks down any possible rain chances. Stay with us.
It's Mattress Depot USA's November sales event.
Meaning no money down and no interest for up to 3 years on our best-selling mattresses.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
In a town by the lake on a crisp winter night, holiday lights sparkle, a beautiful sight. A cruise to the North Pole, cocoa in hand, a feeling of joy throughout the land. Fireworks bursting, the grand Christmas tree, rooms with treats for both you and me. One December, I just might proclaim, let's move Christmas to Coeur d'Alene.
Hey, it's me. I'm still waiting for that once-in-a-lifetime deal. You know, the one that never actually happens?
Not this time. The final year-end countdown is on across every McCurley location with their biggest selection of the year and exciting year-end offers like financing as low as 0.9% on select new Subarus. When we compete, you win. Find your deal today during McCurley's final countdown and the 2025 Subaru Share the Love event at McCurley Subaru.
Oh, yeah.
Black Friday is here at More Furniture. Don't miss the biggest savings of the year. Up to 50% off store-wide on beautiful living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, and more. Free white glove delivery on your purchase of $9.99 or more. We'll bring it in, set it up, and take the hassle out of your holiday upgrade. Plus doorbuster deals you can't afford to miss. Hurry in for the very best selections before they're gone.
When tragedy strikes, don't trust just anyone. Call your local appliance experts at Fred's Appliance. Right now, all LG appliances are on sale. Save big on ranges, dishwashers, and laundry sets. Shop smart appliances like this LG fridge, on sale for $15.99. At Fred's Appliance, we have in-stock get-it-today inventory so you can get your dessert plans back on track. Fred's Appliance. We sell appliances, only appliances.
Did you work at a DOE nuclear site? Do you have your white card? Talk to CNS Cares. We provide the best in-home care for former energy workers. Our local nurses bring you reliable, compassionate care you can count on. And your dedicated care manager will help you get all the care and benefits you've earned.
If there's a lot of things you want to do in life, you probably need to get on this program.
Who you choose matters. Visit cnscares.com.
Fall is here, and for Twigs, Bistro, and Martini Bar, that means new fall menus. Hearty chef-inspired dishes and seasonal craft cocktails made with regional ingredients that are sure to warm your spirit. Join us today at Columbia Center Mall in Kennewick.
Let a Mattress Depot USA sleep specialist put you on the mattress that matches your sleeping habits.
Stop by today. You'll sleep better tonight.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
In consumer news this evening, a new report reveals just how much food is wasted each year across the United States. According to ReFed, an estimated 320 million pounds of food will be thrown away on Thanksgiving. That adds up to around $550 million worth. The nonprofit organization is focused on reducing food waste. It says in total, about 35 million tons of food waste is reported each year in the U.S. Half of the waste is in the form of groceries that spoil in your kitchen or fridge, or maybe a meal only half eaten and now spoiled. ReFed estimates roughly 31% of food grown and produced goes unsold or uneaten. On this Thanksgiving Day, if you want to make sure you don't spend Black Friday in bed, we do have some food safety tips for you. First, be mindful of cross-contamination, especially when it comes to uncooked meats. Once food is cooked, don't leave anything out at room temperature for more than 2 hours. Move leftovers into the refrigerator promptly. They can be reheated and enjoyed up to 4 days later. The only exceptions to the 2-hour rule are baked goods like cookies or whole fruits and nuts. If you're missing a big ruckus Thanksgiving gathering this year, or maybe trying to escape one, there's a host of holiday-themed movies available for streaming. Daniel David has your Thanksgiving Film Festival in this Hollywood Minute.
Had a Thanksgiving dinner that couldn't be beat and ended up with an amazing pile of garbage. And we decided that it would be a friendly gesture for us to take the garbage down to the town dump.
Arlo Guthrie's song Alice's Restaurant is a traditional Thanksgiving listen. This year, check out the 1969 movie, also starring Guthrie, After Cleaning Up Your Own Implements of Destruction.
When you go home, do you look around and wonder, who are these people? Where did I even come from?
Director Jodie Foster brought a great cast home for the holidays, including Holly Hunter, Anne Bancroft, Charles Durning, and Robert Downey Jr.
We're going to have a very nice time.
You don't actually believe that?
It's possible, I think, yes.
You don't get along, do you? Not at all, never have.
Katie Holmes tries to impress her estranged parents, played by Oliver Platt and an Oscar-nominated Patricia Clarkson, by hosting Thanksgiving in Pieces of April.
I've decided to scalp you and burn your village to the ground.
Even if your dinner's a disaster, it's probably not in the same league as the Thanksgiving Camp Play in Adams Family Values.
I was on my way home to spend a nice holiday with my family. Instead, I'm in a motel bed with a stranger.
And sometimes the true meaning of Thanksgiving is the friends we make along the way, as Steve Martin and John Candy learned in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Finishing off the pumpkin pie in Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Well, if your Thanksgiving celebration focuses more on friends than family, you might also want to check out Friendsgiving, which is available to stream as well.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Definitely putting a few holiday movies on my list when I get home. All right, we're starting with this. And no, camera's not broken. This is the Bimart Skycam Tanum Ridge covered by clouds this evening. And we see the rain icon on. It is raining in Yakima, 41 degrees. Your feels like temp 36, visibility down to 5 miles. This is the system that we're talking about. It's moving. We've got some clouds just hanging out on top of that ridge. Now, we are seeing some mixed precipitation, so if your travels this evening take you up into the Yakima-Kittitas Valley, be prepared for maybe some slick roads tonight. And you could see a few snowflakes if you're heading over the mountain passes. Now, I checked Snoqualmie. It says raining right now, and there are no restrictions. This is the system we're dealing with tonight. It's moving through, and you'll see it kind of come through. And once the rains start, they're going to continue pretty much all night long, and the snow will intensify at those upper elevations. Snow levels are right around 5,000 feet, so should be clear on the passes, but we'll see a little bit of snow also developing near the Cabbage Hill area into the East Slopes Toll Gate into the Blue Mountains as well. All of this moves out. Look at 10 o'clock, just in time for Black Friday shopping. Unless you're one of those early birds that gets out there early, you might want to take the umbrella. We get into Saturday, we'll see increasing clouds, and there's a chance of maybe another system moving through across the mountain passes. Right now, not looking that way, but so far, not bad. And rain totals, not too huge, about an inch in the Blues in the mountains there, about an inch up in the mountains, Cascades, and about a quarter of an inch or just above for most of our lower areas. As far as snow totals go, about less than an inch will be possible in some of our areas through Sunday. Let's talk about the fog, because that's been an issue, and I know my family was talking about that tonight at our Thanksgiving dinner. Fog is an issue, and you're going to see that especially overnight, Walla Walla, even into Pendleton and up to Dayton. We're already seeing pockets of fog in the Kittitas Valley and the Yakima Valley tonight, and we'll be dealing with that through the day tomorrow. It could reduce visibility to less than a quarter of a mile. Most of that fog will clear out by the early afternoon. Cold temperatures, they are on the way as well. You see this cold front moving down across most of the U.S., the Midwest, Minneapolis. They had lots of storms up that way, but keep an eye on this. That cold gets further south in the Pacific Northwest, where we're going to see overnight lows in the teens and 20s across our region. Here's our overnight lows for tonight. Pretty much staying above freezing, so any rain that comes through in our lower elevation should be fine. You're right on the edge there in Ellensburg at 32 degrees. Tomorrow night, though, different story. Look at these temperatures dropping down into the 20s, and it gets even colder as we get to Saturday night. You'll see those temperatures hovering in the low to mid-20s for the Tri-Cities anyway. A slight chance of rain on Monday, but we clear out Saturday and Sunday, it looks like. Look at the temperature, 22 degrees on Saturday night for Yakima, so very chilly. That fog developing overnight and in the early morning hours. Same thing in Ellensburg, with temperatures dropping down to 19 degrees Saturday into Sunday, so very, very chilly. Cold front is going to hang around for a few nights, and it looks like those temperatures in the 20s will be sticking around. Now, we do get a little warmer the further east you go towards the Blue Mountains. You'll have a couple of nights in the 20s, and then those overnight lows will be in the 30s, with the next pretty good chance of rain coming on Tuesday. For Hermiston, we're going to see it's showing a rain mix with snow, and I think that could occur late Saturday into Sunday if we do see any moisture with those temperatures down below, and that would be a system moving up from the south. But we'll keep an eye on that situation. Like I told Wendy earlier tonight, there are rumblings, and I'm calling them little rumbles of people talking about lower elevation snow next week. Not seeing it. I'm not sure that I'm quite ready to call that. but I'm hearing about it, just letting you know.
You're scaring me, Stacy. Just how you started off your weathercast scaring me with that black screen. I was like, oh no, is her weather computer not working?
Camera.
I almost had a heart attack.
I played with it.
Yeah.
I moved it around. I'm like, nope, there's just a big cloud covering it up right now.
Okay, and then so now rumblings of snow, but not calling it yet.
Not yet. I'm not seeing it just yet.
All right,
So
well, I'm sure it won't be long either way.
I don't mind for a day or two. I don't want it here for day after day, but I know a lot of my coworkers don't like driving in it.
That's where I'm at. I love watching the snow fall.
Just not,
you know, playing with the kids in the snow, just not driving in it.
There you go.
All right. Anyway, coming up, families lined Manhattan streets for a nearly century-old Thanksgiving tradition. The new balloon characters that joined beloved favorites at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade when we come back.
So you only check it twice?
Nissan tests every model thousands of times.
No wonder we're J.D. Power's #1 in new vehicle quality.
Hurry in for Black Friday savings at the Nissan year-end event. Now get 5,000 customer cash on Pathfinder.
Hey, it's me. I'm still waiting for that once-in-a-lifetime deal. You know, the one that never actually happens?
Not this time. The final year-end countdown is on across every McCurley location with their biggest selection of the year and exciting year-end offers like financing as low as 3.99% on select new Hondas. When we compete, you win. It's the easy way home, your way home. Find your deal today at McCurley Honda.
Oh, yeah.
Black Friday is here at More Furniture. Don't miss the biggest savings of the year. Up to 50% off store-wide on beautiful living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, and more. Free white glove delivery on your purchase of $9.99 or more. We'll bring it in, set it up, and take the hassle out of your holiday upgrade. Plus doorbuster deals you can't afford to miss. Hurry in for the very best selections before they're gone.
Are you suffering with constant agonizing knee pain? Have you been told that you have arthritis or are bone on bone? Is knee pain making simple activities like walking stairs or kneeling impossible? If this sounds familiar, the next 60 seconds could change your life. Do not let knee pain control your life any longer. Our powerful program addresses the underlying causes of knee pain without masking symptoms. There is no use of drugs, injections, or surgery. Do not miss this opportunity. Call now to see if we can help. If you qualify for care, day 1 we will perform a trial treatment. Please listen carefully. You will know by the end of the first visit whether or not we can help you. Do not hesitate. Call now. You don't need to suffer any longer. Call right now to see if you qualify for our program that has transformed thousands of lives. Call before it's too late and take the first step towards the knee pain relief you deserve.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino, your premier gaming destination. Experience the thrill of a Vegas-style casino featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and unlock exclusive rewards every time you play. Challenge your skills at our 16-lane bowling alley. Unwind with a drink at our cozy bar or enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Last Frontier. The ultimate entertainment experience has something for everyone. Nob Hill Casino, where locals come to win.
So you only check it twice?
Nissan tests every model thousands of times.
No wonder we're J.D. Power's #1 in new vehicle quality.
Hurry in for Black Friday savings at the Nissan year-end event. Now get 5,000 customer cash on Pathfinder.
Time to check this out. For 99 years, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade has created magic in New York City. Today, dozens of balloons and floats filled the streets of Manhattan's Upper West Side. Many of the familiar balloon favorites, like Marshall the Dalmatian from Paw Patrol and Dora the Explorer, were joined by new friends this year, like Buzz Lightyear, Pac-Man, and Mario. Singers also took center stage, including a golden performance from K-pop Demon Hunters. For many, the parade is a decades-long tradition that rings in the winter holidays. If you're looking for the cutest Thanksgiving guest ever, wait until you meet this one. Meet the plus one at Lighthouse Montessori School in Idaho Falls. Yes, a wild turkey who has been hanging out with students for months decided the best seat was actually in the house for the weeks leading up to Thanksgiving. risky move. The turkey and the students, though, instantly hit it off, so no worries there, I guess. The students offered the turkey little pieces of bread, which teacher Lori Robinson says was the highlight of their Thanksgiving celebration. Robinson says she loves animals and just wanted the kids to have an appreciation of them, too. All right, still ahead in our 6:30 half hour. If you are feeling isolated this Thanksgiving, a new survey reveals why you are not alone, how loneliness is gripping the nation.
From the Apple Valley News Now family to your family, happy Thanksgiving.
What's more powerful than an unexpected storm? Insurance that helps clean it up. Western National Insurance. That's the power of nice.
Style or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything. In the GMC Sierra. Get 0% APR on Sierra 1500 models. See your Inland Empire GMC dealers.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and US Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. And we're combining it with the local service you know and trust. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
Black Friday is here at More Furniture. Don't miss the biggest savings of the year. Up to 50% off store-wide on beautiful living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, and more. Free white glove delivery on your purchase of $9.99 or more. We'll bring it in, set it up, and take the hassle out of your holiday upgrade. Plus doorbuster deals you can't afford to miss. Hurry in for the very best selections before they're gone.
Many of us may be at risk for type 2 diabetes, but making healthy eating choices can help prevent it. Discover how at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Diabetes Awareness Month, sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
STCU and Apple Valley News Now honor local volunteers by sharing their stories and donating $1,000 to their favorite charities. To nominate someone who's making a difference in Benton and Franklin counties, click on Volunteers Count under the contest tab at applevalleynewsnow.com.
You wouldn't buy a car without a test drive.
So why buy a mattress in a box from an online marketing company without ever knowing if it's right for you?
Don't go through the hassle of returning a mattress when you can get it right the first time.
Mattress Depot USA has top quality mattresses that you can actually touch and feel.
Made by local manufacturers.
You're gonna love our prices.
And same-day delivery. Try getting that online.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Take off for an air adventure over Idaho's oldest ski area.
High quality snow, averaging over 400 inches a year.
Fly the Northwest over Lookout Pass.
We've got one of the longest natural half pipes called Rolling Thunder.
Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
Next, ET, we're unlocking the ET Vault and going full Sandman.
ET, I want you to follow me. Come on!
Our 4 decades of comedy gold with Adam Sandler. Next, ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Right now on Apple Valley News Now live at 6:30, face painting, crafts, and Santa await kids at the Hapo Center. The event helping you beat the holiday rush and shop local. Plus, as Yakima grapples with a $9 million budget deficit for next year, the community facility that's under threat. Your news at 6:30 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Thanks for staying with us here on the news at 6:30. Wendy Redman here alongside Stacy Lee. And
happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, I was going to say, what a great Thanksgiving it has been so far, right?
I will say, I got to tell you, so everyone goes on and on about the Costco pumpkin pie, and it's delicious, don't get me wrong. But the Costco apple pie, where have you been all my life?
That one needs a plug, I guess.
Oh, it was so good.
All right.
So,
Well, it is about pie time.
It is about pie time.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the weather. We had a wet start to our morning, kind of had a break, but guess what? Things are starting to get wet once again as we head outside to check out our radar. Again, check that out. There's a big blob. There it comes. We'll zoom in a little bit closer and we see rain showers scattering over Natchez, Yakima, Wapato, heading towards Mattawa and out just on the edge of the Hanford site. And we'll see those showers starting to move into our area a little bit later. Now, those pink areas, that's a little mix. Precip. That means a few snowflakes mixed in with the rain. Outside right now in Pasco, it's 43 degrees on the Dust Devil Skycam. The feels like temp is 39, and look at that. That's a high humidity level. That means the rain's coming in. It also means we could be seeing some fog developing in some of our areas. Temperatures, though, are staying pretty mild so far tonight. We're starting to drop into the 30s here in the foothills and as well as the Kittitas Valley. Up in the mountains, we're already at the freezing level. So we could be seeing a little bit of snow. Passes are all good so far tonight. The fog is the big news for any drivers, anybody commuting or out doing Black Friday tomorrow. Be aware of that. You guys could be down to less than a quarter of a mile in Pendleton, less than a mile in Walla Walla, Pendleton less than a mile, Ellensburg and Yakima also seeing that. We have the rain showers overnight tonight, should be wrapping up by about 10 o'clock, so that's good. Planning your day tomorrow, look for the early morning fog, some rain continuing in Hermiston and Walla Walla, but most of it gone in the afternoon. You'll actually see a little bit of sunshine. Some more showers tonight, showers drying up, that patchy dense fog is possible. That cold air, though, is going to arrive on Saturday. I'll tell you more coming up. Wendy?
All right, Stacy. In Pasco, the Tri-Cities Holiday Expo takes place on Black Friday and Small Business Saturday. Apple Valley News Now's Jake Gable has a preview of what you can expect.
I'm outside the Hapo Center in Pasco, where the Holiday Expo will be taking place. For just $7, you can get into the event on Black Friday and Saturday, and that ticket will let you in for both days. Inside, it will feature more than 100 local business vendors selling decorations, potential gifts for the holidays, and sweet treats. Santa will be making a visit as well, and he's taking time to take pictures with his fans and take gift requests. Illusions Art and Design has a kids zone set up with crafts, games, and face painting. There's also a festival of trees, 50 uniquely decorated Christmas trees you can walk through, explore, and even purchase. Every tree sold supports animals of the Benton Franklin Humane Society. Finally, there is a $500 giveaway for one lucky winner. So whether you want to just get your holiday shopping done early or just enjoy the festivities, you might as well come on down to the Holiday Expo. Reporting in Pasco, Jake Gable, Apple Valley News Now.
Each day the event starts at 10 a.m. and then closes at 5 p.m. Now to a story we've been following for you. With the fate of the Lions Pool in Yakima currently up in the air, a shutdown of the pool wouldn't affect just high school swim teams, but senior citizens as well. At a Yakima City Council meeting, many citizens in attendance spoke in protest to the potential closure of Lions Pool. The city of Yakima faces a $9 million budget deficit for 2026. Some budget cuts proposed would cut certain amounts of funding of Lions Pool, the Yakima Police Department, and the Harmon Senior Center.
Lions Pool is currently the only year-round indoor pool that most of us can afford. And it's a very necessary form of physical therapy for a lot of us that attend there. People with disabilities, recovering from injuries or post-surgery, for them, this is the only form of exercise that they can get.
Some people also brought up the Yakima YMCA, but many said it just was not an option for them. In national news, the 2 National Guard members shot in Washington, D.C. on Wednesday have been identified. Thursday, President Trump said 20-year-old Sarah Beckstrom died from her injuries. 24-year-old Andrew Wolf is still in critical condition, we're told. Both are members of the West Virginia National Guard. The Guard said Beckstrom and Wolf had been deployed in the nation's capital since August. Pura said the shooting suspect is an Afghan national who came to the U.S. in 2021 and had been granted asylum in April. She said he drove across the country from his home in Bellingham, Washington, and used a .357 revolver in the shooting. President Trump has called it an act of terror. A recent survey suggests loneliness has become a defining part of life in America. The Stress on America survey, released by the American Psychological Association earlier this month, shows more than half of U.S. adults feel isolated, left out, or lacking companionship. And nearly 7 in 10 say they needed more emotional support this year than they received. Researchers say divisions in society are making that disconnect even worse. Adults who feel stressed by national divide are more likely to isolate, cancel plans, and lose patience with family members. Coming up, from a war zone to a Washington reunion with her veteran dad, how a kitten is celebrating her first American Thanksgiving. Then Stacy is coming back with a look at your full First Alert weather forecast as she gets you ready for the long weekend ahead.
First Alert Weather Radar, sponsored by Idaho Central Credit Union.
It's Mattress Depot USA's November sales event.
Meaning no money down and no interest for up to 3 years on our best-selling mattresses.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Welcome to Twig's Bistro and Martini Bar in Kennewick, where every visit feels like a celebration of flavor, friendship, and Northwest hospitality.
As the executive chef, I actually get to work out front a lot, so I'm delivering food to the guests and I'm able to talk to them. And I personally enjoy working our grill and doing the steaks like our ribeyes and our fillets and really great cuts of meat. It's just nice to be able to create something and then see the customer, try it and really enjoy it.
When I see new faces that I haven't seen before, I like going over and talking to them, making sure they have a good time.
Kitchen staff here has me so spoiled. It's hard for me to go out to eat anywhere else because they are fast and efficient, and I think the presentation is beautiful. I think that we have servers that really care about their job. I can see how much they care about their tables and their customers and making sure that everybody leaves happy.
The time you're here, spend with us, we're gonna make you laugh, have a great time, and make you part of the family. A popular drink for sure is gonna be the lemon drop, which comes in different flavors such as huckleberry, strawberry, raspberry, or a classic. But my job in particular is to make sure guests are happy and smile.
From handcrafted cocktails to chef-inspired dishes, every detail at Twig's Bistro and Martini Bar is designed for one thing, making you feel right at home. Join us at Columbia Center Mall in Kennewick, where every day is a celebration of great food, great drinks, and great company.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is giving you something to be thankful for this November. Gobble, gobble, and dish up a big win. Over $55,000 in cash and prizes are waiting to be dished up and served out. Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, 6 lucky winners will pick 3 dishes and win over $1,000 in cash and prizes. Then for the grand prize, one of 3 lucky winners will be served up to $10,000 in cash on November 29th. Come dish up a win this season at Wild Horse Resort and Casino, celebrating 3 decades of fun.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and US Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. And we're combining it with the local service you know and trust. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
Diabetes can impact your kidneys and eyes, but many complications can be prevented with the right care. Get more at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Diabetes Awareness Month, sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
Let a Mattress Depot USA sleep specialist put you on the mattress that matches your sleeping habits.
Stop by today. You'll sleep better tonight.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
In Washington State, a U.S. military veteran and his wife had a special reunion this week at Seattle-Tacoma International Airport. The veteran rescued a small kitten from a war-torn region in the Middle East, and Princess returned home just in time for Thanksgiving. Maddie White shows us this special holiday reunion.
Looks like it.
For Palmer Jones and his wife Delaney,
She's here? Uh-oh. She's here.
1 week without her has felt like an eternity.
She's waiting.
Now with just hours to go until Thanksgiving.
I know she's hungry too. That girl
always hungry.
That girl can put it down.
They're just one signature away.
My mom's been super excited to meet her. Of course, this is the first grandchild.
A first grandchild born and raised in the Middle East.
Not the whole cart.
Now reuniting with her mom and dad.
Here we go.
On her first ever trip to the United States of America. Meet Imchi.
I'm so happy.
Imchi's dad is a U.S. veteran.
Bombs were literally getting dropped around her.
He's deployed on private defense work with the military. His wife moved there too.
She was in such a dirty area, but she was like, had this pure white coat. And
then to his surprise.
Yeah, she just started hanging out around me for no reason. And I tried to ignore her, and then she kind of stole my heart. And then I had to then steal her and take her home.
From that day forward, Imchi lived with the Joneses. When they found out they could come home for the holidays, they were thrilled. But how were they going to get Imchi to the States?
We had a long trip.
That's when the nonprofit SPCA International stepped in.
They do so much for us. Why can't we give back to them in any way that we possibly can?
For no charge, SPCA got Imchi vaccinated, microchipped, and certified to enter the U.S. on Alaska Air. Lori Califf says it's their way of giving back.
You got your collar back.
He didn't do that. Most of the time, it's imminent death for these dogs and cats who are in war-torn areas in the world.
She's showing you her beans.
Imchi seemed thankful to be back in the arms of her parents.
It's baby's first Thanksgiving and Christmas.
And this Thanksgiving, there's plenty of things to go around.
I'm holding her the whole flight, so I'm getting her the whole car ride.
How adorable is she? The nonprofit SPCA International says their vision is for all animals to live a life free of cruelty and suffering.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we're going to start off with our First Alert radar. It's pretty active right now. Lots of colors. Yeah, pink, blue. We got a little snow, a little mixed precip. We have rain moving into the Yakima Valley, into the Columbia Basin, just skirting around the Tri-Cities, headed towards Othello and Connell tonight. All right, 37 degrees in Ellensburg on our Central Washington outdoor cam. It's a 96% humidity, and we're going to be watching for pockets of fog developing in the Kittitas Valley tonight. Winds are light at 5 miles per hour. Here's that upper level system track. That's what's moving through tonight. You'll see that here in our Futurecast model. It's showing those showers pretty much sticking around. This is midnight, everybody wet, it looks like at that point, and bigger snowflakes falling on those upper elevations, about 5,000 feet or above for the snowfall. We could see a little bit of snow here in the southern portion of the Blue Mountains in Oregon, and then even the northern portion there in Pendleton towards the morning. See these clouds though? That's the fog we're going to be following, low clouds and fog all the way through part of the day tomorrow, but a lot of us are going to be getting some sun breaks, and then you'll see some cloud cover moving back in on Saturday. So overall, things are starting to quiet down, but we will have those rain showers once again tonight. As far as amounts go, not a ton, but hey, looking pretty good. We saw an inch in the mountains here in the Blues, about a half an inch for Walla Walla, a little over a quarter inch in the Tri-Cities. Snowfall wise, not a lot more coming. We had a few inches yesterday with that storm, and then this is through Sunday. We'll have about an inch or less around the area. We are tracking fog overnight tonight. Look at Walla Walla. That number drops down to 0 as those clouds are just going to linger there, and they're going to stay pretty foggy throughout the morning hours and the overnight hours tonight. The fog is going to linger, unfortunately, in Walla Walla about 10 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock or so. Start to get a break by the early afternoon. The cold air is moving down. That's right. Look at this. In the Midwest, Minneapolis, very cold weather. They had active weather. There's travel concerns in Chicago, but we're going to see impacts with temperatures running in the 20s and even the teens overnight beginning tomorrow. Here's overnight lows for tonight. Everybody's staying above the freezing level with the exception of Ellensburg, sitting right there, right around the freezing level. And of course, up in our mountain passes and our mountains. But this is what Friday night's lows look like, 20s, and then it gets even colder as we get into your Saturday night. Here's that 7-day planner. That rain, that 70% chance, that's for the morning. It'll cut off by the mid-morning and afternoon. Sun breaks later on in the day, and then we have pretty quiet weather moving into the first part of next week. December 1st hits on Monday. Here's Yakima looking for a little bit of fog, and once again, those rain showers should dry up by late morning, early afternoon for the Yakima area. This is where we're going to talk about the chilly temperatures. We see a low of 19 degrees. That'll be in Ellensburg Saturday into Sunday with a slight chance of rain. But overall, the weather is looking fairly quiet. It looks like we could see a little bit of a system moving through early next week. More so for our southern portion. Walla Walla has a better chance of the rain as it moves in, but the fog will be the concern in Walla Walla late tonight and tomorrow morning. It should get out of there hopefully by 10, 11 o'clock. That rain mix is showing up in Hermiston, so we'll keep a close eye on what that's looking like on Saturday for you, and then that system that moves into next week. So active weather, but overall not bad. The roads have been good. We haven't had any slick spots in the lower elevations with the exception of the mountains. So.
Okay, so shopping this weekend shouldn't be all too bad.
Shopping is on.
It's always on. Even if it's raining, it's still on.
It's never stopped me.
Yeah, no, me neither. All right, well, coming up next in What's Trending, restaurant prices are rising faster than groceries, but stick around for the surprising trend in Thanksgiving reservations.
It's a great time to buy, great time for traditions.
It's like loading up a Ford SUV and going to Grandma's house.
Hitting the slopes in a built wild Bronco.
Or making the big delivery with Ford F-Series.
Does it come in red?
That was fun.
Yeah, but I can't find my phone.
Maybe try retracing your steps.
What's this? Hello?
Find your phone yet?
I'm still thinking.
Trouble with your dishwasher? Don't trust just anyone. Call your local appliance experts at Fred's Appliance. Enjoy big savings on all Bosch appliances, from laundry to refrigerators and more, all in stock and ready to go. Like this Bosch dishwasher. Save up to $300 today. At Fred's Appliance, we have in-stock get-it-today inventory, so the only dishes you pull out of the dishwasher are clean and in one piece.
Hey, it's me. I'm still waiting for that once-in-a-lifetime deal. You know, the one that never actually happens?
Not this time. The final year-end countdown is on across every McCurley location with their biggest selection of the year and exciting year-end offers like financing as low as 0.9% on select new Subarus. When we compete, you win. Find your deal today during McCurley's final countdown and the 2025 Subaru Share the Love event at McCurley Subaru.
Oh, yeah.
Life happens. Lucky for you, ICCU has a new kind of checking account that comes with benefits that help you life better. Because being human is a full-time job.
In an instant, your world can shatter. At Quantum Legal, we understand injuries can be an immense burden, taking a toll on your body and leaving you drowning in medical expenses. Battling insurance companies without legal representation will make matters worse. We are committed to advocating for your deserved compensation. Quantum Legal, where compassion meets justice.
It's a great time to buy, great time for traditions.
It's like loading up a Ford SUV and going to Grandma's house.
Hitting the slopes in a built wild Bronco.
Or making the big delivery with Ford F-Series.
Does it come in red?
Time now for what's trending. Restaurants are seeing a spike in reservations for Thanksgiving. According to booking platform OpenTable, restaurant reservations for the holiday are 13% higher year over year.
That's pretty good news. Well, it comes at a time when the cost of groceries are climbing. However, it's unlikely a Thanksgiving meal will cost less at a restaurant.
The Bureau of Labor Statistics finds restaurant prices are rising faster than grocery prices and overall inflation. Well, that's a pretty interesting one right there. It means no cooking, though.
Right. I
So
didn't.
there's
This
that.
is the first year I got invited. I didn't have to bring anything, and I didn't cook anything.
Good.
So it was kind of
A
weird.
year off. All right. Well, millions of Americans fly during the Thanksgiving weekend, and some passengers visiting family or friends may want to bring food or take it home with them.
That's right. TSA has some tips on what foods people can bring in carry-on bags. They include baked goods, meats like turkey and ham, either frozen, cooked, or uncooked. Really?
I don't know. Stuffing, casseroles, and cooked macaroni and cheese in a pan, fresh fruits and vegetables, candy and spices are all apparently okay. I don't know. I think if I were flying, I'm not sure I'd be bringing all that with me. But
Wendy, no.
That's a no.
Where would I fit my extra shoes and all the things that I need? My makeup bag, like, I'm going to have a pie in there? No.
No. Yeah, I'm with you on that. All right. Well, we're coming back, and you've got
your reason to smile. It's coming up next.
Toyotathon is on. Now's the time to get an exciting new Toyota, like Camry.
Wait, what?
RAV4 Hybrid.
Cool.
Tundra, and more.
Whoa.
How'd you do that? Toyotathon magic.
Toyotathon is on, and right now, you can lease a new adventure-ready 2025 RAV4 for just $289 a month.
'Tis the season for Toyotathon.
Toyota, let's go places.
It's Mattress Depot USA's November sales event.
Meaning no money down and no interest for up to 3 years on our best-selling mattresses.
Like a queen plush Sealy mattress for just $3.99.
Or an adjustable bed for just $9.99.
Or a king-size memory foam mattress for just $7.99.
Visit our showrooms or shop online at MattressDepotUSA.com.
But hurry, our November sales event ends soon.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Experience the magic at Country Mercantile's Holly Jolly Fest this December at our Richland location. Every Saturday and Sunday, December 6th through 21st, starting at 12 p.m. Bring the whole family for letters to Santa, live music, cookie decorating, and pictures with Santa. Free hot cocoa and train rides every weekend. Explore our gift shop for unique finds, from artisan chocolates to gourmet goodies, perfect for the season. Make your holidays holly and jolly at Country Mercantile's Fest.
Much to the delight of our customers, John Gray now brings you Gray's Pizza and Bar, your new favorite spot in Grandview for great foods and good times. Busy day? No worries. Call ahead and order your favorite pizza to go. Quick, easy pickup, slices, salads, and soft drinks. Lunch made simple with our Monday to Friday quick lunch special. Students get $1 off every pizza slice, and school staff enjoy 10% off their orders Monday through Friday until 4 p.m. Gray's Pizza and Bar. Great deals, great eats right here in Grandview. Come see us today.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino, your premier gaming destination. Experience the thrill of a Vegas-style casino featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and unlock exclusive rewards every time you play. Challenge your skills at our 16-lane bowling alley. Unwind with a drink at our cozy bar, or enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Last Frontier. The ultimate entertainment experience has something for everyone. Nob Hill Casino, where locals come to win.
Everyone's gearing up for the holidays. The best friend.
So happy together.
And the first timer. The neighborhood hero. And the out-of-towners. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet.
It's Chevy Red Tag. Now well-qualified buyers can get 0% financing on all 2026 Silverado 1500 models. Plus, Costco Executive members can get a $12.50 members-only incentive.
From the Apple Valley News Now family to your family, happy Thanksgiving.
And on this Thanksgiving, your reason to smile, thanks to Mike Taylor. Sunset over Echo Ranch. That's Echo, Oregon. Thank you, Mike. Great photo. QR code right there on top of your screen. That's how you get your photo on TV, thanks to Lifetime Dental Care. All right, well, it's been a great day. The rain is going to be with us tonight, but clearing up by tomorrow. So.
All right. Well, we're very thankful you were with us tonight. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
That's right. We'll see you right back here at 11. Happy Thanksgiving.